that powers everything from your phone to a spaceship. I mean, really think about it for a second. It's something you do dozens of times a day without a second thought. It just works. It feels like magic, right? But it's actually this beautiful, simple process. So, what is going on in there?
Okay, to understand what's happening, you've got to meet the key players. See, a circuit isn't just one thing. It's more like a team, and every single member has a critical job to do. So let's meet the crew.
First up, we've got the powerhouse of the whole operation, the battery. This is where all the juice comes from. Think of it as the engine, just waiting to push that electricity out and get things moving. It's the starting point for everything.
And hey, you've seen those little plus and minus signs on every battery, right? Well, they're not just for decoration. They're like a built-in roadmap that tells the electricity exactly which way to go. For anything to work, you absolutely have to connect to both of them. All right, next up is the wire. And I know, it seems kind of boring, but trust me, it's absolutely vital. The wire is basically the superhighway for our electricity. It's the road that connects everything else together.
And here it is, the star of the show, the lamp. This is the whole reason we're building this thing in the first place. Its job is to take all that electrical energy zipping down the wire and turn it into something useful for us. In this case, light.
And you know, this shows how even simple parts can have their own little quirks. A lamp has to connect to the circuit, and it usually does that in one of two ways, either with a springy spiral base or a threaded one that you screw in. Both get the job done, just a little differently.
So, we've met the whole team. Now for the really cool part. Let's see how they all link up to actually make something happen.
Putting it together is actually super simple. It's really just 3 steps. First, you connect a wire from one side of the battery to the lamp. Then, you run a second wire from the other side of the lamp right back to the other side of the battery. The whole secret here is creating a complete, unbroken circle.
And that right there, that is the single most important rule in all of electronics. It has to be a closed loop. If there's any gap, any break at all in that path, it just won't work. The electricity needs a clear road from start to finish.
Okay, so if the circuit has to be a closed loop to work, how do we ever turn things off? Well, for that, we need to bring in our final team member, the controller, the gatekeeper of the whole system.
Meet the switch. The switch is, well, it's basically a drawbridge for electricity. It's a special little part that we put right in the middle of the wire that can either connect the road or break it whenever we want.
So when you flip a light switch to the off position, what you're really doing is opening it. You're lifting that drawbridge. This creates a physical gap in the wire, which breaks that nice closed loop. The electricity gets to the gap, hits a dead end, and stops flowing, and the lamp goes dark.
So what happens when you flip it on? You guessed it, you're closing the switch. You're lowering the drawbridge. That gap disappears, the path is complete again, and that electricity can flow freely all the way around the loop. The lamp gets the power it needs, and boom, you got light.
Now, this might all seem like a simple science experiment, but I promise you, this exact same idea is at work all around you, right now, in all sorts of things you use every single day. I mean, think about a flashlight. What is it really? A battery, a switch, a wire, and a bulb. That's a simple circuit. Same goes for a doorbell, a TV remote, even your kid's favorite noisy toy. They all run on this exact same fundamental idea, opening and closing a simple loop to control the power. So here's the big takeaway. The next time you turn on a light, remember this, you're not performing some kind of magic. You are the controller. You are physically closing a tiny gap in a wire to complete a circuit and let that amazing energy flow. And that's really what's so cool about it. The screen you're watching this on right now is powered by billions of these tiny circuits, all built on this one simple idea, a power source, a path, and something to do. It's the fundamental building block of our entire modern world. So the next time you flip a switch, just think, what else can this simple loop do?